Welcome to the series of Renga lessons for beginners. Lesson 13, Title Blocks. In this lesson, we will study working with tables, creating title blocks, using formulas in title blocks, and page preparation. In Renga, there are two ways to create title blocks. The manual option involves using primitives on the Drawing tab. The automated option can be done using the Tables tool. In this lesson, we'll cover both of these methods. Let's start with tables. In the Renga table, you can prepare a title block for layout styles. To prepare a title block, create a new table. For that, open the Project Explorer, click the Create New Table button. Specify the table's name, the main title block. Then add the needed number of rows and columns. Set the borders. Tables are formed manually by a user with help of the internal table editor on the right toolbar. When the table form is ready, enter the text in the cells that should remain unchanged when filling out the title block. When preparing a title block, you can compose in a cell an expression consisting references to the project information and drawing parameters and formulas in curly brackets, as well as any characters. In our example, we use the project name parameter and place it in the top center cell of the table. In the cell on the left, we will use the lead architect parameter, which is specified for the building. This means that in the title block we are creating, the values in the cells where we used the lead architect and the project name parameters will be filled in automatically. Detailed information on how to work with references in title blocks you can find in the Help section, subsection References. Next, we need to set the formatting of all cells. This formatting will be used when filling out the title block. The final step is to export our title block to RTB format. To export the table, open the Export section on the primary panel at the top of the Active tab and select RTB Export option. Now let's move on to preparing documentation. Creating documentation is performing on the Drawing tab in Renga. In order to create a new drawing, open the Project Explorer, click the Create New Drawing button. Specify the drawing's name. Floor plans. You can also copy and paste a drawing in the Project Explorer. Select a topic and change the order of drawings in the topic using the Drawing Order Editor. When you insert a drawing into another project, expressions set for object properties are not saved. A document is executed using a set of tools. The default page format is 420 by 297 mm. The sheet displays a coordinate grid that is the same size as the sheet. The sheet does not limit the drawing area. It defines the area for printing and exporting to PDF, DWG, DXF and OXPS. The grid does not appear in print and export output. In order to change the page parameters, on the Tools panel, click the Select tool. In the Parameters panel, specify Page Format. If there is no required page size on the list, select the other option and specify new list dimensions in the appeared window. Page Orientation, Topic, and Layout Style. In Renga, using the layout style on a page, you can add a border with a specified line width and margins and title blocks. When selecting a layout style, you can create a new style if there is no suitable one in the suggested list. For that, select the other option. In addition, to create and edit layout styles, you may use Manage Styles section on the primary panel, subsection Design, Layout Styles. In order to create a new style, in the Layout Styles editor, click New Layout Style. Set a new name of the style. Let's give it the same name as the table we just created, the main title block. Now in the right side of the window, set the width of the border lines and margins. Next to the list of title blocks, click the Set Title Block button to select a title block file in RTB format on disk. Let's select our title block. Then set the title block position on the sheet taking into account the size of the title block and the specified margins. Note that the offset defines the position of the bottom left corner of the title block relative to the selected corner of the sheet. The offset can be negative. If necessary, you can add other title blocks and set its position. Finally, click OK. After creating the required layout style, let's place it on the page by changing the layout style parameter. We see that the values in some cells have been filled in automatically according to the criteria we specified. To fill in the remaining cells, click on the title block on the sheet by left-click. In the window that opens, double-click the cell where you want to enter text. Enter the text. Click OK. When filling in the cells, use the context menu commands to insert the symbol, as well as cut, copy, paste, and delete commands. The formatting that was set when preparing the title block is used when filling out the title block. The text added to the title block during preparation cannot be changed when filling out the title block. Now we look at the manual option of creating title blocks. It involves using Tools line and text on the Drawing tab. Let's finish the main title block placed on the page by hand. To do this, first we select the line tool from the panel on the right and add the necessary primitives. Finally, use the text tool to complete the title block. It is worth noting that we could have created our main title block entirely manually on the Drawing tab without using the Tables tool. This is the end of Lesson 13. We will continue studying the creation of drawings in the next lesson.